I would say big time, yes. I think everyone is realizing the importance of technology and the impact of the technology to the business. It's happening across industries. When you look at it, if you look at companies like Uber and Careem and many others, it's technology-based, and they have got very good return on their investment and their innovation based on the technology direction they have taken and digital transformation. And I believe every single CEO and every single organization have seen that. All of them are investing or want to invest, even if we don't feel it in the market, that the market maybe is not going at the right speed or not growing enough. But the reality is, investment is there, and the CIOs and the board of directors realize the importance of technology and are making the investment. I think it's about the timing, the execution, how much, when, how, and where. Yeah, so they have a number of questions they need to answer before they go. Again, I think it's a combination of three. Yeah, the CEO, the CIO, and the CFO, right? So the financial part is very important, and managing the financials and making sure that you have the right return on investment. The CEO setting the right strategy and the right direction for the company, making sure the investment they're going to put is going to have the right return on investment and impact on their own business. The CIO is a technology brain. They need to tell them what do we need to do to transform or complete the digital transformation we need to make, and what kind of other investment, other technology do we need to bring to the organization to transform their own business. Yeah, so it's a combination between the CEO, CIO, and CFO. Definitely it's 5G. Yeah, so in all the changes we see today, you have the three main components. You have the devices, which is collecting and receiving data. You have the pipe that's connecting and transmitting the data, and you have the cloud that's receiving, storing, processing, and taking the decisions if you want. And in that, I think the computing today is very well advanced. I expect the prices will go down. Devices are there as well, and sensors have been there for decades. The transmission part, where you need to send so much data at so much speed, is what we are going to get from the 5G. And hence, I think 5G will make a big difference to the industry transformations. I would say it's across. This is the reality. If you really see and understand the importance and the impact that technology can do to your own business, it can make a huge impact across, right? But if I need to select one, I would select education, followed maybe by healthcare. But you see it as well in the services business, you see it in hospitality, you see it across. Oil and gas, of course, as well. But personally, I don't expect that in a few years you will have the typical school that we see today, and kids are going to school. Everything will be smart learning, smart education, online. And I think the return as well and the benefits for the kids from an education point of view could be much higher than what they're getting today. So the role of the CIO has completely changed in my view, right? So in the past, it was a supporting role, right? So everyone was having his PC, server, storage, applications, logging in, logging out. I'm not printing, I'm not happening, and so on. Today, it is it's a strategy enabler, if you want, yeah? It was a reactive role. Today, it's completely proactive role. He needs to come with innovative ideas, go to Mr. CEO and put in the table business cases to say, this is what we can do for our business, and these are the benefits we can get if we leverage on the current technology that's available. So the role have completely changed. I think it is one of the most important roles, again, along with the CFO and the CEO. I think these are the most important roles today in any organization. As an end user, I would say no. Right? Again, I'm a customer for a number of industries. I'm sure you are as well. If you ask any end user today in any industry, no one is satisfied with the return on investment or the return for the money they're paying for any services or any product they are buying. Of course, it varies, right? It depends on what kind of investments, how much is the investment, where did you put it, what plan did you put in place, how did you execute it, what is the reaction of your markets and your customers. So there are a number of factors. People who are doing it in a wise, well-studied way, they're getting the right return on investment and they're satisfied and maybe more than satisfied, if I may say. But some others definitely are not. But in general, I think if you ask the end users, feedback is not enough. Definitely yes. Yeah, I don't see a reason why not, right? So we have seen it in India, and I don't see anything missing in the Middle East that we have it in India and we don't have it in the Middle East. I know a couple of universities have already came up with a number of video games and other applications and so on that they are bringing to the market. I know a number of software developing or development houses, number of applications that are developed in the Middle East. I know that we have a lot of experience in the UAE in particular that's shared with other countries outside the Middle East. So I don't see a reason why not. I think we are going there, but maybe we need to go faster. Yeah, and it starts from the education. It starts from universities. That's how I see it. Again, I don't see why not. And I have seen it before. Again, without mentioning names, but I would say maybe the biggest customer today in the Middle East was the first to adapt the beta versions for a number of applications for some of the very big vendors globally. So the appetite and the culture of the Middle East gives you the ability that you can be the first one to adapt any new application, any new technology, any new services, and be the first and to lead. I don't see any problem in doing that. Yes, yeah, this is the reality. Unfortunately, yes. And I think, again, it is happening across industries, not only the CIOs. Every single leader in every single organization today, globally, are having more pressure on their budgets, right? The point is what to spend, where to spend, and how to spend. And I think we need to be smart on how do we manage that. So yes, yesterday I was spending, I don't know, $1 million. Today I need to spend only $500,000 maybe. But with $500,000, I need to be smart in choosing where do I make this investment to make sure that I'm making a big return on investment for the organization. Then the organization tomorrow will come and say, okay, I got the best return on investment. The impact is good and big. Instead of investing only $500,000, I want to invest maybe $2 million, right? So it's about how do you manage that. But yes, we are all under pressure when it comes to the budget. But we just need to be smart. How do we manage it?